Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Coco Gauff dominates in French Open second round match against Tereza Valentova. Coco Gauff only needed 2 sets to overcome Tereza Valentova in the second round of the French Open on Thursday. The American star defeated her Czech challenger 6-2, 6-4 at court Susan Lenglen to advance to the third round. Gauff will face another Czech player in Marie Bouzkov on Saturday. Thursday's match was a meeting of the 2018 and 2024 French Open junior champions. However, Gauff's slight age and experience edge allowed her to sweep her 18-year-old opponent. Gauff, 21, used speed to lure Valentova into ending long rallies by overhitting. The game plan paid off as the second-seeded Gauff won the first set with 3 service breaks, including one to secure the set point. In the second set, Gauff and Valentova tallied 10 service breaks before Gauff broke through for the win. The win means Gauff has been victorious in 12 of 13 matches against younger opponents. Gauff's only defeat to a younger player was against Diana Schneider in the third round of the National Bank Open in Toronto last August. Gauff has yet to reach a third set in the French Open this year, beating Olivia Gadecki before Valentova. Like her, Gauff's next opponent, Bouzkov, overcame her previous 2 opponents, Anna Kalinskaya and Sunny Cardle, in 2 sets. Elsewhere on the women's side of the tournament, 3-seed Jessica Pegula advanced with a 2-set win over fellow American Ann Lee, and 7-seed Madison Keys advanced in 2 sets against Great Britain's Katie Boulter. The red clay of Roland Garros has long been a proving ground for tennis greatness. On a brisk Parisian afternoon, the court once again bore witness to the rise of a young star already well on her way to cementing a legacy. Coco Gauff, the 20-year-old American phenom, dazzled the crowd with a commanding second-round performance against Czech teen Tereza Valentova. The match ended in straight sets, a decisive 6-2, 6-1 victory for Gauff, but it was more than just a win. It was a statement. A clash of generations. There was something almost cinematic about the matchup. On one side of the net stood Coco Gauff, composed, powerful, and already a seasoned warrior on the WTA Tour. On the other, Valentova, just 17, making her Roland Garros debut with eyes wide open and nerves only thinly veiled behind powerful forehands. For all of her raw talent, Valentova walked onto court Susan Lenglen with the weight of facing a top seed and the reigning U.S. Open champion. Gauff, in contrast, wore the calm confidence of someone who has danced on this stage many times before and won. The contrast in experience shone early. Fast start, fierce finish. From the very first game, Gauff applied relentless pressure. Her footwork on clay, once a subject of critique early in her career, has evolved into a fluid, controlled force. Sliding into shots like a native European, she retrieved Valentova's best ground strokes with ease, then punished any short ball with her signature cross-court backhand. She broke Valentova's serve in the opening game with a flurry of heavy topspin returns and never looked back. The Czech teen showed flashes of promise. Her serve cracked past 110 miles per hour on occasion, and she fired off a couple of dazzling winners down the line, but Gauff had an answer for everything. By the end of the first set, Gauff had racked up 12 winners to just 4 unforced errors. Valentova, in contrast, had 15 errors to only 6 winners, a sign of both nerves and the suffocating pressure Coco brings to every point. The power of experience. What separates Gauff from most 20-year-olds is not just her athleticism, but her mental game. She played with maturity, reading Valentova's tendencies and adjusting mid-rally. At one point, Valentova tried to mix things up with a drop shot, only for Gauff to anticipate it, sprint forward, and counter with an angled winner that drew gasps from the crowd. But perhaps the most telling moment came midway through the second set. Valentova, down 3-1, managed to force a deuce game on Gauff's serve after a rare double fault. Many young players might have wavered. Not Coco. She stepped up to the baseline, took a deep breath, and served 2 unreturnable aces. The message was clear. Not today. She's just too composed, former champion Justin Hendon said during the broadcast. At this age, with this level of focus, it's exceptional. A champion's aura since bursting onto the scene at Wimbledon in 2019, Gauff has been no stranger to the spotlight. But this version of Coco is different. She's not just the teen prodigy anymore. She's a Grand Slam winner, a consistent top 5 player, and arguably the best American hope on clay since Serena Williams. Her game has matured. The once erratic forehand is now a weapon. Her serve, which can peak near 120 miles per hour, has